The steppe, approximately 3500 BC, early morning. You wake from the cold, the hide slipped off during the night. A man sleeps beside you, your husband. You didn't choose him, you were brought to him when you were around 13. The father shook the chieftain's hand, nothing more. No conversation with you. You simply walked beside them from one camp to another across the steppe, 3 days on foot. You looked back once. Your mother was standing at the edge of the camp watching you go. Then she disappeared behind the hill. You never saw her again. You get up. The fire needs to be lit before the children wake. The youngest is still nursing. He is almost 4. You feed him with one arm and build the fire with the other. Then water. Then grain. Meat is rare, only when the men return with a kill. More often roots, leaves, whatever you found yourself yesterday. While the fire catches, you pick up a piece of flint and a bone. You scrape, you grind. You are making a needle, so fine it cuts straight through the fingertip. Nobody asked you to, but if not you, nobody will. By evening your fingers will not straighten. You do not complain. There is no one to complain to. There is one thing you do for yourself. When the tribe travels far and you stay near the cave, you take red earth. You grind it to powder, you press your palm flat against the cold stone, you blow it into your fist, you lift your hand away. On the wall, your hand. Exact, every line. You look at it for a long time. This is the only place where you exist apart from him, apart from the children, apart from the tribe. Just you. On this wall. Forever. 3 winters ago, strangers came at night. Without warning. You managed to grab the children and get into the trees. Your husband shouted run and you ran without looking back. You ran for a long time, then stopped and listened. Silence is worse than screaming. In the morning you came back. Several people from the tribe never did. Among them, the woman from the neighboring shelter. Young, fast, she could outrun everyone. They caught her anyway. You know this. You saw the trail in the grass. Since then, you keep a sharpened stake at the entrance, every night. Your husband never asks why. But one night, your husband tells you something, quietly, almost asleep. He says his mother lived differently, that her tribe was far to the south, that there the women built the houses and the house belonged to the mother, that a man came to her home, not her to his, that the dead were buried with ornaments and food, and the women's graves were richer than the men's. You lie still and listen. You stare into the dark. You think about your mother standing on the edge of the camp, about the sharpened stake under the hides, about your hand on the cave wall. So it can be different. So this is not the only way. You say nothing. You simply remember. A few real facts about women's lives in prehistoric times. DNA analysis of Bronze Age burials across Europe confirms patriarchality. Women moved into the husband's tribe, while men stayed in their birthplace. Isotope analysis of Neolithic children's bones across Europe shows traces of breastfeeding until the age of 4. In 2013, analysis of handprints in caves across Spain, France, Indonesia and Argentina revealed that 75% belonged to women. In 2022, at Charterhouse, Warren in England, the remains of Bronze Age people were found with evidence of systematic violence, among them women with arrowheads embedded in their spines. Catalhoyuk, Turkey, 7500 BC. DNA analysis of 131 burials showed a matrilineal social structure. Houses were organized around female lineages, and women's grave contained 5 times more objects than men's. Like and subscribe. Next video, your life as a Victorian asylum patient, already on the channel.